So, okay, these is a couple things that I'm picking up on the energy. Something about, you know what, let me get some cards. No, we don't need them. I was picking up on the energy of somebody. Oh, let's just get one. Damn. Hold on. We'll just use these. Right? Yeah. I promise you, I cannot keep a track of these glasses. It's crazy. Feel like I'm gonna need to do like my mama and put one of them things around my neck with the damn glasses on it. But anyways, okay. So let's see, because I'm picking up on the energy of somebody somebody trying to humiliate somebody or something like this, or somebody wants you to think that that's what somebody's doing to get you to react in a certain manner. Okay, somebody's trying to challenge you to see if you're really fearless, or you know, if you're going to be hard-headed or something like this, because I feel like somebody is dealing with an energy on this planet that think that they higher than God, or that they are challenging the Christ energy for coming back and judging these people. You are not going to try to fill the heavens with some energies that probably was connected to an old boyfriend or a husband that was an atheist, and tell me like this person is just, because this feels really personal. Whatever this is, it feels really personal. It feels like whoever this masculine is, that they departed, they dearly departed from me at some point in time, that again I'm supposed to still be with, but I don't know what they've been doing with this person out there in the world, raising him up to be me, giving him the education and things that he would need in order to take the throne from me. I don't know. This could be a I'm starting to think that this could have been like someone of kinship or something like this, okay? That these people are trying to hide their dirty little secrets within the biblical text, but then call it tribal, but something like this. Is to cover up whatever it is that they know that they've done to me, which it would be easy to keep track of that. And then me not knowing exactly who did what, when, where, having to use my energy to just go ahead and go through this, which I don't think anybody else in the world would be going through at this particular time. It's just my opinion. People want to make it that way to water down the fact that we're talking about one person, and in some of these situations that these communities are trying to judge because they know that I'm here to judge them. It's just period. I change if not. I am saying I am that I am. I am still waking up. I am still realizing, but that's I'm still a being on this planet, right? I just got a song called like 10 million different breeds of beings on the planet. So I don't know. Somebody could have been overpopulated. Somebody could have been doing something here to try to grow something, or somebody trying to make you try to feel like how small you are. All your life, somebody could have been trying to make somebody feel like they're not nothing. And when it's your turn to shine, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we've been waiting for the coming of a certain energy to try to, that will have a certain type of energy and been built, right? To view the world in a certain light, and been created or sent in personally by God. But if people don't want to believe that, then they don't have to believe that. You don't have to believe that that person is me or anything. I'm just saying that I'm sitting in a certain kind of energy, and that's just period. And I know with my energy, I can feel when people are looking at me or something like this. Maybe I I didn't notice it before, but like I said, excuse me. But like I said, I feel like this is something minor, and these people are trying to use technology and everything to boss somebody around or bully somebody, or make somebody think that God is actually right there on the other side of some veil or something, oh my goodness, if God hears about or sees the things that you've done in your life, you're going to go to hell. Like, I don't know what this is, y'all. I mean, just to be honest with you, I don't know what this is. Okay. I don't. But I just feel like it's not right. It's not sitting right with me. The sense of the Gnostic energy, not knowing everything, but knowing like something about the energy here, the energy flow. Rather, this is again somebody trying to project some energy, or it's actually going on, right? I feel like there's lots of screens included. This cannot be God. It just, I just feel like people are watching somebody. They have access to somebody all day to watch them, and people are judging them off of what they do or what they think society says somebody should be doing with their time and all this bullshit. And it's just not going to work for me. I feel like, again, this whole energy about for the past 3 decades or something, some people were challenging a certain bloodline. Now, again, keep your enemies close, your friends close, but your enemies closer. This has to, what I'm thinking about on a just on a small scale in this timing, because in this timing, let's just say that, okay, that my uncle, my great uncle, I think, okay, was dating a Parham. My dad dated a Parham. I grew up alongside this family. There could be also, I'm just using this family as an example. There could be another family the same way that grew up alongside this family. But I feel like what I'm picking up on is one of these particular families that grew up alongside these families. This has been a secret, whether it's announced to these groups or not. This has been a challenge because what I see right now is it seems like whatever this is has tried to single me out from whatever family or families that I'm supposed to be close with or something like this. And it seems like these particular people are trying to go over me. The clones that look similar to them, they're trying to go over me. That doesn't sit right with me. There is something that's wrong with that. It's not right. Somebody's trying to make something right. It's like redoing the story of God, but you taking a certain lineage or a certain family out and you're trying to, solidify something or make it like, oh, you're wrong. It's not your family that are the royals or that were supposed to be the royals or whatever this is. No, it's this family. When I know good and damn well who I see sitting on that throne for the past couple of years that I didn't realize. Okay? There's a veil that has been lifted. I can see something. I feel like it might have something to do with like people. Many people may have taken this journey around this age or something like this, crossing over into a certain level of wisdom. But I feel like it's still this thing for the past couple of years is this catch up game to actually expose what has been going on within a community. These may be people that are attaching on to me, and some of this shit that I'm talking about, it feels like it's me, but I could be talking about these other people in the community that have been latched on to my energy. I'm hearing what you see is what you get. And I really don't know why I'm hearing that. I really don't know why I'm hearing that. But there's just a whole bunch of manipulation. It's kind of like one of those situations where, like, if so many people are allegedly, supposedly trying to help somebody, it's too many people involved, so it end up hurting it more than helping it, right? And if it's too many people that are against one person, of course that person is going to be seeming impossible for that person to make it over whatever the obstacle is if this is some type of hate crime. It can put pressure that's unseen because the people that are throwing the stones and the people that are looking in, they don't know what it feels like to be someone that is overly sensitive and can tell that something is going on around them but can't really pinpoint it. But I still have to keep my spirit alive or keep it awake or keep it, I have to keep my, I don't know. I'm not saying that I don't get sad sometimes or something like this, but I feel like if I were looking at somebody going through this position, this certain situation, I don't think that many people will be able to handle it as well and not be lying from the inside out, because some people can show an outer appearance as if they're not being afflicted or affected, but on the inside they're being torn up, and some people on the inside are being torn. Um, on the outside you can see the disaster or whatever it is on the outside of them, but you may not be able to look at them and detect what's going on within them. And sometimes somebody can be going through something very harsh, and they can really be saying, I'm not perfect, yeah, because look what's going on. But I'm if you're waiting for me to be in despair, or if you're waiting for me to be say the reason why I'm even sitting here on my couch right now is that I'm depressed, it's not going to happen, because that's not the case. I am not trying to be, like I said, people saying, okay, I don't know what this is that's going on in the background with these views, right? Okay, but whatever that is, that's not a part of what I'm here for. I'm not here to be in no competition. I already am. It seems like some clever something here. It's always something with these people. And that's why, again, if you're trying to make it impossible, you just acting ridiculous, I am not going to, I know I'm not about to perform for you. I'm not trying out to be your next contestant on a TV show. I feel like the less that somebody that is supposed to be in a royal stature, the less that they expose themselves to the world, the better off you may be. So again, you're not going to get to trick me. I'm not. I don't have to get on here and shuck and jive in front of you, especially if I know for a fact that my platform has been blacklisted, and for whatever reason, whether it's somebody that's trying to help or hinder me, I know that that's going on. So do you understand what I'm saying? That would be insanity to put 100%, 120% or something into some shit. And I heard Ice Cube say something one time, like, if you ain't willing to put in like 5 years of work or something like this towards something you want to do, even if you're not getting paid, like, I don't know if he said it was something along the lines of this. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm already put in a lifetime. I'm already put in 5, 10 years, even just doing shit online or whatever this shit is with it, whatever I have shared with the world so far. That at one point in time, it seemed to me that these people didn't know this. And when me and other people brought this information, they did know this. It seems that that kind of information is not popular anymore, or it doesn't come through my feed anymore. I don't know what these people is doing, but it seems like it's less of the talk. I still have the same people on my page, and they're not posting that same stuff that we were posting 3 years ago. So obviously, something has changed, or something is different, or there's something else going on. It's more like a live energy or something going on. Because even though other stuff came in my feed a couple in my algorithms on Facebook a couple years ago, there was not a day I can go by without seeing people talking about history or something like this, and that has also shifted, right? So either it's not important anymore, or it was just something to waste somebody's time or something like this, or you know whatever. So we just talking. It's Friday night, I think Saturday night, something like this, and we just talking. I feel like these are the people that saying that they're going through the land to see who is like worthy of living, or going on to a next, but I feel like they're doing it wrong. They trying to say I'm doing it wrong, but no, I feel like they're doing it wrong because they've been under some type of management for the past 20 years that's not the proper management. So of course you would probably think that I'm doing it wrong. But if the form of God's son on the earth would be closer to that energy, it would be kind of weird. Like what y'all doing would be weird to me. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying will be weird to you. It would be strange or something like this. But I feel like even if we're talking about in the tarot community, I see a lot of people do videos. I've sat here and researched or watched this videos all for about 2 years now, right? And I'm just saying what level of information. I know there's thousands of other readers that have never came into my feed. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about the things that I can't see everything at one time. All I'm talking about is the shit that comes into my feed. And I feel like maybe I don't have the views, but I feel like from what I've seen, I feel like in how I'm delivering it in a certain circumstances, it's not. I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying it's different. It's more. It's unique. It's a very different approach because after you watch so many readers, yes, there's things, and some of them are a little bit more geared in and things like this. But like I said, I can't tell who is watching somebody from behind the scenes and then saying they're psychic and who actually is. I just don't think there's that much psychic in the world. And if it is something that has been um, branded, packaged up, and delivered. Period. So I am not someone that deals with broken communication. I am not this. I don't recall this. It doesn't feel right. I don't recall this energy anywhere in the Bible where somebody was talking to somebody and it was in broken communication or anything like this. I don't feel like I ever had to deal with people on that level. And again, it's not fun for me. It's not, so again, if somebody want to say that I'm different, maybe the fuck I am, because I feel like there's a It's like on purpose, like a teacher handing out a test sheet to everybody in the classroom, right? Matter of fact, I think this something like this could have even happened back in like second grade or something like this. It's like excuse me, the teacher only has like if there's only 25 children in the class, she got 25 test sheets. We used to do these little tests in kindergarten where you um it's a half sheet of paper with like 15 to 20 questions on it, math problems or something, and we used to do it every morning, right, or every rising, and it would be flipped over on your desk, and then when she said go, you flip it over, you hurry up, and then you flip it back over, okay? And we would get whoever was the first one or the first couple, three or something like this, she would give them a piece of candy or something, right? But could you imagine if the test starts, the timer starts, and for some reason everybody else in the class, oh, I just want to make sure it's still going. Everybody else in the class, their sheet has all the questions on it, but for some reason there's a printing problem and your sheet is cut off. So there's just an invisible pattern on half of your paper. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to, it take you a little bit more time, or the paper is just rubbed off enough where you can still see the problem, but you got to squint, or it's going to be some inconsistent. It's not like everybody else's. You understand what I'm saying? And it's inconvenience because I want to see clearly my sheet like everybody else is, so I can have a fair chance at acing this test, or at least finishing it even. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't win, but I want to at least have it to be written out as much as I need it to be, so I can see, so I can have a fair chance. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you guys, like I said, if people on the outside looking in to wonder what it feels like, again, there could be a condition for this. This could be something that somebody's actually doing. This could be something, a natural born something, because that stuff is not important to me. It could be, it shouldn't, it might not even be important to whatever task I'm here to do. But what I'm saying is, you have to, well, you don't have to do nothing, but, and I'm not asking nobody to do nothing. We just talking. We just talking. And that's all, just all we doing right here. Because again, I want, if somebody is on the outside writing about this, I want it to be written the best way possible. If there's a problem and I'm a part of it, I want to know about it so I can learn from it, heal from it, see it, or something like this. If there is not a problem and somebody is just doing something very, messed up to something, that would be also like a little bit of a concern to me too. You know, if I messed up somewhere along the line, maybe I can learn a lesson. Maybe somebody can learn a lesson from it. I do believe that whoever these beings or these colors of the wind is, they are more aware of more things, and they don't expose them all. But then again, that's just the question. Why? Like, who are you afraid of, that if you see something is not fair, then this ain't the right test for me? You know what I'm saying? You would have to go ahead and put me in a test room with other people that have the same kind of thing as me, or abilities or disabilities as me, and test me with them. Once you see that that's a problem, the only reason why somebody would still keep somebody in a lump sum, or try to keep a royal in the yes, you can learn something or whatever from being around people like uh, commoner peasants and servant energies. But again, that wouldn't make any sense. The royal should be in the classroom or in the arena with the same people that is in that energy, so that they will be able to learn things that they are going to need to learn. You know, it might be good for me to observe other people from different uh, I was going to say dynamics, but that's not the word that I want to use. Geographical, or yeah, because I think we could use that. Although it would be nice for me to know about those people and learn, so I can be better of service to those people. It shouldn't be. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. It's like it would be okay for me to know, what are you doing right now? Why are we doing this? Hey, why is this? Like, there's no touching bases. That's like a teacher never touching bases. Every time the kids come to class, she just say, go on the computer and do the work or whatever, or something like this, or here's a packet, and then sit at her desk and just sit on her phone all day. You know, somebody's trying to get somebody to stumble, or they're also getting. I'm hearing fumble, so somebody might be trying to get somebody to fumble on you or something like this. You know, and if this is a whole group of people and they see one hateful person or something that's doing something that's like, because again, this was one thing I want to say too, because if you put this person in the arena with these other people, right? Say these people can see in the dark and you can't. You what you're doing. You might be trying to. It's okay to put them in there for a little bit, to sharpen their skills. It's almost like a what do you call it? That movie, Ray, with the Ray Charles story, I think, when the mama was in the kitchen with him or whatever, and I think he fell on the floor and he couldn't. Excuse me. Oh, and he couldn't see, right, and the mom had to just sit there, and she was like in pain, but she had to sit there and let him wallow around on the ground, you know, to kind of catch himself. And he was freaking out, but then he calmed down and he got up, and I think he started walking around and doing whatever the thing is, you know. Um, that was kind of emotional for her or whatever, but you know, um, it's still, I feel like these parents and all these people and their peers and their children and everybody, they're trying to ridicule or do something here. If this is something tribal or something to do with a community, they're doing something out of spite. They're doing something out of fear. They're doing something out of anger. They're doing something out of jealousy. It's something that's not normal. Even if it's tribal, they've changed something, just especially for somebody like me or a certain group of people or somebody else that's attached to me. They've changed something to make something some kind of way just for that person. Everybody else might have been able just to run through the gate, but somebody put barbed wire on it, closed it up, locked it up, put three locks, three bolts on it. Do you see what I'm saying? And you would imagine that if somebody saw somebody doing something like that, that somebody would speak out and say something. But there's no good man, or there's no righteous person, or this could be a city that's being judged, and somebody saying, oh, there is no, if I could find 10, if I could find 5, if I could find 1. You understand what I'm saying? It's something weird like this, like I said, that's going on in an energetic field like this. Somebody don't want to see you, want you to see yourself as something, and they don't want people to see, and they don't want to see you as this, because then it will be like, well, damn, if this person is, if you even think about Hunger Games, why? Why did you put this person in this category when you know that they more fit for this category? Why are you even testing this person? Now, I don't know about Hunger Games. I'm not a fandom energy of any of these movies or anything like this. I don't remember every single moment of the movies. So I don't know how I don't know what the people on I don't know what the man on top of the balcony had to go through to get there. I don't know if he went through the Hunger Games too. You know, like when we get a president, we find out if he ever served in the military or something like this. You know, I don't know if this person ever served in those lower categories and then out of seniority made his way to the top, or did he inherit the kingdom, or did he create it and just stand there? You see what I'm saying? Who chose those people? How did those people? Did the people that were standing in the balcony with the silly, excuse me, uh, with the silly clothes on? You know, did that person? Did that person have to? I don't know why I just got sleepy all of us. Well, I know why, but did that person have to did those people have to go through the same process as the people that they were putting through that system? Did they know what was what it would be like to go through those things that those people, the ones that were left behind that even had to just work in the camp, do they know what it feels like to be one of those people? Do they know what it feels like to be put through that test? You know, how, I mean, maybe you guys can write it down below, but because I don't know, I didn't watch. I'm not like I said, I didn't watch the movies over and over again, but I did see a couple of them. So again, out of a million things, it's so many things moving. Yes, there's so many people on the earth. There's so many things moving on the earth. Um, if there's something, I don't know why I heard CERN, but if there's something else or someone else is doing something, why wouldn't it be publicized here? Because I feel like it's I don't know, it's just a major some type of challenge. It seems like it's just very unnecessary though. Maybe just like somebody wants you to feel like you don't know anything, so you could just give up on something. It's almost like where you may not even know what this is that people are trying to prep you for. At least on the Hunger Games, they went in there, they lined up, there was a certain order to what was going on. They kind of could kind of predict what was going to happen next, or once they got in the schedule or something. That's why I'm saying somebody's trying to do something with somebody, and it's not even well planned out. It's not even scheduled. It's almost like really, I'm like done talking to these people actually because it's almost like God trying to, and it ain't even prove yourself. It's not even trying to talk. It's not even trying to get something to be understood. It's not even to clear nothing up. It's not even to pave a way. It's just basically, I don't know. I feel like this is kind of scribe energy. It's I feel like that would be natural to the word or the book. It would be natural to the word or the book. If this person, if again, say I was a scribe in a past life or something like this, it would be, it would be relevant why I'm reading this and I've went through life and I've studied my own way and I've seen certain things and now since things I know different things now and I'm thinking, wait a minute, this don't sound right in this book. Maybe this person, you know, didn't read it right, or maybe people didn't get the right idea of what could have been going on with, let's just say if there's a character, maybe they didn't understand what was actually going on with Bathsheba. Maybe God is letting me see it on several different dimensions so I can explain it a little bit better this time while they're supposedly writing this up in heaven. So I'm not really trying to fit in. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I feel like I'm just clarifying some things. It's basically it. It may be the end of that reign where men can just try to bash women or something like this, and just say, oh, get over it, it's already done, or we made the decision, this is what we're going to do, we're going to do this to you, and you're going to like it, and you're going to love it, and you're going to just shut up because you're not worth something or something like this. I feel like this is just also something to expose hateful people or rotten, nasty people that think they're going to move into certain positions with their rotten nastiness, or that they're going to remove other people out of positions because they're rotten and nasty and jealous. There's something a little bit deeper as to what I'm doing here on this platform. And I don't even want to say because I don't think that even sounds right with what I'm doing. Somebody might be saying, well, you're trying to, or I'm trying to explain to you. No, it ain't even that. It's not even like I'm standing for like, well, oh my goodness, if you would just listen, I'm trying to explain. No, I'm just saying what I'm saying and documenting it on YouTube. And again, if somebody want to listen to it, they can. And if they don't, they don't. It's just as simple as that for me, y'all. It really ain't no deeper than that. Like I stop right there at the gate when I figure out that the same people that projected this energy or either did this or did some things to me or something are the ones that standing up there. I refuse to believe that these are the people or this is the community or this is the family or this is the version of somebody that's standing up there trying to get me to explain something to them before I go through the pearly gates or some shit like this. It just don't make no sense, and it just ain't never gonna make no sense. I feel like also I was picking up on the fact that, oh, excuse me, somebody might be trying to put you under pressure or try to convince you like somebody did something bogus, like talked about you or showed something of you or did something like this of you to see how you would respond or something like this, right? I feel like these people are running away from judgment. The best thing that they know as some kind of mechanism is to turn around and try to judge the person that came to judge them. I mean, it's just basic, simple like that. That there is something that there is a gap here, okay, that I am supposed to be possibly more closely wired with these individuals, but there's a reason, either good or bad, either God or man, that is the reason why it's not like that right now. Somebody's trying to say it's your fault, it's you, it's what you said, it's what you. I don't think that's any of that because there's no rule book. There can't be a rule big book for this particular process because everybody is different. Everybody processes information different. Things are different. A million people could have came before me and got the same test and they got it and it went breezy or something like this, and they could come to me, and because I may be different, right, there might have been also people that was different before me, just not in the same unique way because nobody is exactly the same. This is all we talking about. But in case somebody is doing some unrequited overseeing over energy, it would be nice to know what the person that's experiencing feels, how they see it, how they think. You know, what did it mean to you? Not just what it means in that definition, not just what it means in the Bible, not just what it means when we're talking about astrology or for that. What does it mean to you? And if this is some type of humiliation or hazing or something like this, I feel like whatever these people are doing, they weren't. They knew they had something on you that was not going to get you to pass through. A lot of these people just did this shit and jotted this stuff up for this great day to try to ruin someone. It's just as simple as that. That even if you and your people decide that this person is ruined or don't fit in, you're not the sole authority. That would be silly. That's why nobody coming to nobody in real life or coming with no clear communication. That would be foolish. It would be very silly. Also, if this is my arch nemesis or something that was able to steal my throne, and now I'm waking up and I'm reclaiming it, and I'm saying, hey, and this person's like, well, let me tell you a thing or two. about yourself, not the process, not what's expected, not something like this, but somebody taking that time out to tell you you ain't all that or you ain't shit. It that this is kind of what it feels like, knowing good and well that these people knew from jump that they was not going to sign you on to the team. I ain't even looking to be signed on to the team. Wouldn't even know what the team is. Because most time when somebody want to join a sorority or something like this, they go to the place and say, I would like to become a I was about to say alumni. I would like to become a member, okay, or something like this. And then it's like, well, great. If, then again, you may know or not know what's coming towards you during this period, but somebody already told you, hey, we've selected you for this, and this is what we expect of you, and this is how it works, and we'll fill you in from there. So this people thinking that you're missing the mark because everybody else is on this chord, but you over here. Again, that also could be because somebody is more in the thought or uh, the likeness of possibly a small amount of people that came in and fill that position. Maybe some of these people were scholarly or something like this. They spent years studying these books and stuff. So some little girl that was just an at-home mom that did her own little research, she thinks she's gonna come in here and teach me something new. I've been doing this for 60 years or 50 years or something. I hear somebody saying something like this, but see, that was the point. That it was supposed to be something new, but new and old. I'm guessing this so-called situation. Yeah, I feel like it's a way of somebody introduced you to a world that you can't see, but it will also leave you vulnerable. It's that sense of vulnerability here that I'm picking up that people are preying on possibly on some individuals on this planet. And again, you don't have to be special to everybody, but it must be something about you if for some reason these people are checking you out or have been checking you out or used to check you out or will in the future check you out. There's something about this particular thing as to why these people are doing this. There has to be a reason for something or someone coming into somebody's life and making them feel like they came and tore it up or busted up, and then they're gone with the wind or something like this. Okay, I feel like somebody's mad because somebody didn't fall all the way into or onto something. Something is very challenging about whatever this is. It's not. I can hear somebody saying it's not supposed to go that way. What are you talking about? You don't know nothing. Where was you at when this started? Da da da. Whoop de whoop. No, but where were you at when the energy that I'm talking about, my God, was doing what he was doing? Because whatever you're doing, it just don't seem like it matches. It don't. I just feel like these are men trying to take advantage of a female um that may have a difference here, or somebody that was just done differently or created different or set apart. Somebody is using that to their advantage here, to take advantage of a being out of the. If somebody want to remind me that there could be 10 million species here, yeah, well, which one is more important? What are you saying? Is some of the species here not more important than the others, or as important as the others? There's something here with like discrimination or something going on. And these people know better. They know better. It's like a king or a queen that's doing everything right, and God is about to do something, or you're about to move to the next level or something like this, and somebody is trying to really knock somebody off their square or something like this. It's like even if you won, okay, it's almost giving me a Davina energy when she won that thing, but the girl went around and gave everybody else a gift except for her to smite her. And I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't know if it was like some kind of you know uh, family feud or something like this, or if the person was just jealous of her or something like this. But that I kind of briefly that just made me think about that when she clearly walked up to her as if she was going to hand her something, almost to the point where she could have reached out, I can't remember, or something like this to grab it, and somebody said, "Oh," and she just passed her up and went to everybody else and gave them what it was. You know what I'm saying? That is whatever this is. This is that kind of energy. Whatever this is the energy that a whole group of people are in. There's laws against this type of so-called abuse or abuse of power here. To bully somebody into seeing something some way or saying something some kind of way to get yourself out of some type of trouble. Again, I already know. And if these people are making me think, oh, because you're not organically inclined, well, you don't know if that's organically, you don't know if you're organically inclined with these people, even if it's a million of you. You really don't. It just could be all you know, and you just think your shit don't stink, or y'all shit don't stink over there, or something like this, and that's just what you trying to go with. Maybe this is a process where people don't talk much, but if somebody is the word might have a lot to say. I don't know. I'm just looking at it like that. It's like even with a community of people that I don't even know, I don't spend a day to day basis with or something like this. Why are they so concerned about what's going on with me any motherfucking way? Or it's in your energy, but they're acting like they're not concerned. Whatever this is, I don't know. This is just something that I'm picking up on. Maybe somebody else is experiencing something like this or whatever this is. It's almost like a somebody sending their son to relate to people on a level where God would never possibly be like that. God would never possibly be able to relate. I don't know if anybody ever thought about it like that. These could be people that fear God, and so they're trying to do everything they can with technology and all this stuff to make something seem different or create a narrative as if they are God. And the buck stops there. It could be something like this. But anyways, we have um the six. Oh goodness, excuse me. I didn't get tired until I got on here. The Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this boy is sitting on the floor pouring out this tea for these white rabbits, but he's not. It's in reverse. So somebody might not want to feed the rabbits. These rabbits or these energies, these could be people in this storyline here in this world. They could be doing something to manipulate something for you to, I don't know, address something. But like I said, none of these people are so holier than thou that they can pick up the stone and even cast the first one here. It could be something like that that's going on too. Somebody could be going through some type of trials and tribulations here that have something to do with that. Somebody is refusing to pour out the tea or gossip or something like this for a situation here. Queen of Swords in reverse on top of the deck. This could be a Libra energy trying to compromise with somebody or something like this. This person could have been trying to take your spot, but they're acting like they're not. We got a Knight of Swords here in the upright. But he does look a little bit tattered or worn out here. I wonder if this could be something that's natural for this person, or this could be something that is done with spell work. If this is an AI energy, somebody could be at the database messing with the mental capacity of this energy or this person to make it seem like they're lazy or incompetent. Because again, you wouldn't even have to do nothing but invest. If the Messiah was here, they would only have to invest in that energy to try to ruin that energy and keep on moving on. More than likely, if it's not showing up in your life in some type of aspects, if even all, then you're not, what do I want to say, able to speak on or judge a matter. A king of a king of cups could have been on a long-term mission here, a secret of a secret group. Hmm. This person is all tired out, but they're trying to keep somebody either. Yeah, they're trying to keep somebody on lock or something here. Somebody could be the devil. Somebody could, a tired person could be tired. They don't want to battle no more. I don't know what this person wants though. It's kind of sad because, you know, rules are kind of meant to be, in some senses, at least questions if they should be broken in certain cases, or revamped or something like this. With the ever, like people say, oh, we're forever evolving, da 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 da, but it don't seem like that's what you really feel. It seems like people just be saying shit like that because, do you really know what you're saying here? Hold on one second.